Hey there, friends. David Meek, Benchmark Mortgage, coming to you today with a really cool, well, I don't know how cool it is, but it's an exciting announcement. It's related to real estate, okay? So obviously we're here in the middle of this COVID-19 situation. We're starting to hear rumors about the world maybe it's going back to work. All of that's well and good. Not trying to make this political, but one of the questions that I have seen come up a lot, actually, and just this last week in conversations that I've had with different potential buyers, and several real estate agents. I've seen comments about this on social media and different posts and things like that. And that is this idea of, should a buyer right now, here's the question, should somebody who's actively in the market to buy a house, or maybe wants to be in the market to buy a house, should they maybe pump the brakes a little bit, hold off, and see, what happens to the home values? Maybe they wait a couple of weeks or months or whatever, and the home values come down, right? That's the idea. With the last recession we saw, where we had, between 40 and in some cases as much as 50% depreciation in home values in certain parts of the country after that recession. So it's pretty understood right now that we're going into a financial recession as a country. And so logic would think, okay, we had a recession last time, or the last recession we had, and home values came down. So maybe if I'm a savvy buyer, I should wait and let the home values fall before I buy my house, right? Makes sense. Pretty good logic. However, completely wrong. So let me show you what some from data, actually, what we've got going on. I'm going to show you a graph here. Okay, and in this graph, we can see the home value or the home price change during the last 5 recessions. Okay, so this goes all the way back to the 80s. And you can see back in the 80s, during that recession in 1980, home values actually increased during that recession 6.1%. In 81, 3.5%. Again, they increased. In the early 90s, 1991, home values did decline, but not by much, only 2%, or right at 2%. In 2001, another recession, the home values increased by 6.6%. And then here in 2008, this is where you see the huge, drop as on a total average, a decline in home price by 19.7%. Huge drop, right? And that's what people remember. Why? Because it was what's most recent, right? That's obvious. It's what's fresh in people's mind, and just it's kind of funny how human nature happens to be. I got another chart here for you, another graphic anyway. So let's take a look at that one. This is, I think, kind of interesting because what it shows us is what was the appreciation of home values for the preceding 6 years before the last recession. All right, so what we're talking about is if we look at 2000, 2001, 2008, 2003, I'm skipping all around, 2001, 2, 3, 4, and 5, these years leading up, the 6 years leading up to the last housing, or the last recession that we had, the housing crash in 08, 07, 08, and 09, what we see is that we had really dramatic increases in home price appreciation. It's up as much as 12.5% there in 2004. If we looked at now, it's the last 6 years before this recession, the one that we're in today, we don't see appreciation rates near that, not even close. In fact, the best one was 6.4%, which was less than the lowest year of appreciation in the 6 years preceding the last recession. So there's just not that much of an inflated value now in home values today, like there was inflated value to easily depreciate before the last appreciation. So last thing I want to leave you with, I got one more graphic, and it's related to unemployment, right? Some people are saying, oh my gosh, we've got huge unemployment right now. Surely that's going to impact home values, right? Well, let's look. The data says, no correlation. You can see here that, just because home sales are up or down or whatever, there's no correlation at all between home sales and real estate activity and the unemployment. And here's another thing, all right? One thing that we're not, I don't have a graph for this, but we'll just talk about the fact that right now there is such a huge demand for housing in compared to what we have as far as available housing, what we would call inventory in the industry. We have a very, very, very short supply of houses available for sale compared to the number of people that are interested. Even though I've heard reports that as much as maybe even 25 to 30% of the people that had been interested in home buying before the coronavirus, really took its full effect and had to keep everybody home on home quarantines and social distancing and all the rest, But so even considering a 25 to 30% decline in the number of people that are actively looking to buy, we still have a short supply of homes. So because there is so much demand, it's not likely at all that we're going to see any decline at all in value. So if you are a person that's in the market or wants to be, my advice to you as a professional in the industry is go get in the market, go shop. If you haven't gotten pre-approved yet, that's step number one, and I'm your guy. If you're in Kentucky or Indiana, I'm licensed in both states. Reach out to me. I'll be happy to get you started and then connect you with a first-rate real estate agent. I just hope that that's been beneficial to you. I would ask that you take this time, if you found this information beneficial, that you would first of all like the post, put a comment on it, say, hey man, this is super helpful. I really appreciate you sharing this. And third and most important, share it, right? Tag somebody that you know that might be in the housing market or wanting to be. And also just share it, wherever you found this on YouTube, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to get the YouTube presence there built out, and so that I can continue to bring more information like this that's relevant. And obviously, the more people that I can reach just helps. Just want to get the word out and be a value-added resource for you all and anybody that's interested in our community. So that's it. Dave Meek, Benchmark Mortgage, D Meek Mortgage Pro, going to check out here and hope you guys have a great day. God bless you. Bye.